I'd have to say in elementary school, Mrs. Weibel, she's since passed away, but she was my fifth grade teacher. And I think she did such a great job of instilling in young students, fifth graders, like the importance of doing their best and being disciplined. And she kind of commanded that respect and set expectations for young children higher than maybe they had for themselves. And I really appreciated that. And I think she did a good job of encouraging us to strive and do our best for in school. So I'd say Mrs. Weibel in elementary school, and in high school I'd have to go with Mr. Music was kind of my mentor and definitely a teacher that had a huge impact on my life. And he again was one of those teachers where you just wanted to do your best for him and you wanted him to be proud of you. And I think he also pushed students to stretch themselves beyond what they maybe came thinking that they could do. And of course there's tons of other teachers I just loved, like Mr. Shimko, and he had a way of doing that as well. AP History, I remember he told us the first day that no girl, I think, had ever gotten 100 on one of the tests, and that's what I needed to hear. And I was like, okay, well, that's the challenge, let's do it. And Mrs. Anku too, like just consistently making us sharpen our writing skills. And I think the teachers that had the biggest impact on me were the ones where you felt like you really wanted to do well to make them proud. And I feel like Mr. and Mrs. Livesey, so many teachers at LCS had that ability. Definitely my parents. They were just wise. The counsel that they gave, my sister and I, our whole lives was just very wise and disciplined, and I feel like they were very supportive and encouraged us to do our best in everything we were doing. And I think that really helped me later on in life continue that. And also my grandparents, they just showed us unconditional love, and I think that that's something that's very important for all children to have growing up. I think my parents were probably trying to rein me back from not killing myself. No, they were I think as long as I was committed to doing my best and whatever I was doing, they were happy with me for doing that. And they've always been very supportive with my goals and probably tried to temper me where I've been a little extremist on myself. Well, they did challenge me on what are your gifts? Are you sure you don't want to be a medical doctor? You really like science. That seems to be a very good fit for you. But then I think as we grew in this, and discussed it, law is probably a better fit for me actually than the medical field. So they challenged me in a good way to make sure that I knew what I was thinking about. I wasn't just avoiding going to do organic chem or something I wasn't as interested in trying. But I'm very thankful my parents made the sacrifice to let me go to Lakeland Christian. I still have lifelong friends from that, and I think it was a great way to grow up.